namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Peace does not come easy, and Donald Trump is learning that the hard way. Despite his outreach, Russia has rejected a complete ceasefire and looks like it has riled up the US president. He says he's pissed off at Vladimir Putin. What does this mean for the Ukraine peace process? Is Putin playing the US president? Meanwhile, there could be trouble in the oil market. The US is threatening two key producers, Iran and Russia, with sanctions. We'll tell you what it means for oil prices. Will Donald Trump visit Saudi Arabia again for his maiden presidential trip? Multiple reports say he will. We'll try and discuss why. Why is Saudi Arabia so special for him? Why is the US Defense Secretary in Japan? How is India helping the search and rescue effort in Myanmar? Why are Nepal's politicians calling for the former king's arrest? Why is Mohammed Yunus talking about Indian states in China? And how much data are you sharing with big tech? In the era of Ghibli images and health trackers, you should be aware of the pitfalls. All this and more lined up. The headlines first. Huge setback for French far-right leader Marine Le Pen. A court bans her from running for office for 5 years after finding her guilty of embezzling European Union funds. This means Le Pen will not be able to stand in the 2027 presidential election. She was also handed a 4-year prison term, but will not go to jail. Iran's supreme leader warns of a strong response if the US or its allies bomb the Islamic Republic. On Saturday, Donald Trump had threatened to bomb Iran if it did not agree to a new deal, which would curb its nuclear program. This prompted Tehran to summon the diplomat representing American interests in Iran. Russian President Vladimir Putin is expected to meet China's top diplomat this week. While in Moscow, Wang Yi will also hold talks with his Russian counterpart. This comes as the US pushes to end the 3-year conflict in Ukraine. China has close relations with Russia. Many European countries have called on Beijing to press Moscow to agree to a truce. Donald Trump says he is not joking about a possible third term as US president, claims there are methods by which one can do it. This would defy the 2-term limit laid down in America's Constitution. Amending it would require a 2/3 majority in the Senate and the House of Representatives, which Trump's Republican Party does not have. The US dollar suffers its worst monthly losses since 2022 as Wall Street joins the global sell-off. Shares slide after President Trump said new reciprocal tariffs are expected this week. Goldman Sachs also raises its probability of a recession in the US. And in Zimbabwe, a protest call shuts down businesses and offices in key cities as the police patrol the deserted streets. The call for protest was given by a faction of the president's own party, who are demanding his resignation. 8 years ago, the president took charge in a coup.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.